Hey everybody, what's
What's
up?
going on, y'all? This is girl Calandra Glenn, your best friend, your next door neighbor.
And I'm Angelo Ramon, everybody's cousin.
This is the Calandra Glenn and Angelo Ramon special edition show.
We want to talk about breast, as we know, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we wanted to pay homage to that or recognition to that, if you will.
Yes. We wanted to come
And
on and first say congratulations. God bless all the survivors of breast cancer. And it's the struggle is the fight is a big fight, and God bless everybody who's surviving. We also want to come on and give knowledge of that we all need to get mammograms as women, and men too. Men are dying from breast cancer as well. But we wanted to come on tonight, and we have Angelo has a very special point in his heart about what's going on with breast cancer. His wife passed from breast cancer in 2010.
yeah, my wife passed in 2010 and from breast cancer. She beat it like 5 years prior to that. She had beat it, so we worked with her and she beat it for 5 years.
So how did, if you mind, first of all, how old was she when she passed?
My wife was 37 when she passed.
Wow. How did she find out she had it?
Lump under her breast, a little small, started out like a pea size, and she went and got it checked, and they told us it was cancer.
So did you go into treatment or anything, radiation? Did you do chemo?
Yes, she did, but we went and got it cut. We had surgery.
Did you get a mastectomy or
she's cut out? And what she did to slow the like all that came later, but she beat it for 5 years. But to slow it, she had a mastectomy.
Mastectomy.
What do you call mastectomy?
It's when you get the removing of your breast.
Well, no. We didn't get that. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
No. We just got the things took out. But when it came back, to slow it down, a lot of times they do what you call a hysterectomy.
No, a hysterectomy is your ovaries.
Yeah. So they took out that to slow the process.
Oh, wow.
That was yeah.
Wow.
And it was related to that. I can't quite
because it had spread
exactly.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it was just trying to keep it from slow it down. But she beat it for 5 years. The first time they took the piece out, but it came back and spread. And, one day she was at a church function, and she, they did the church function. It was New Year's Eve, and she was 7 day, and came back.
So she passed on New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, and they was having some functions at one of the members' houses, playing some games and stuff like that, getting ready for the new year, and she passed out. And they called they were able to call the ambulance. They were able to revive her. Then she passed out a second time, and that second time they weren't able to bring her back.
So did you guys have kids at this time?
Yeah, we got one son together.
And so how old was your son?
At that time, 2010, how was that, 8 years ago? He was like 14, 12, wow. 13. Yeah.
Wow.
12, 13. And very hard on him. He punched a hole in the wall when I found out. I had to drive. Wow. He was living with my grandmother at the time, with his mother at the time, with his grandmother, which is my mother. And I had to drive 3 hours south of Atlanta, and I couldn't tell nobody on the phone. I had to drive there to tell them in person. How you say that on the phone and then drive?
Right.
I had to be there with
the fact that you had to drive is like, wow.
I had to be there with it.
Man, that's just.
But it was rough. And then the following year, that's why us men, we also need to get checked as well. My father passed of colon cancer. The following year, man. He was at my wife's funeral the previous year.
Did he know he had it then?
Yeah, he had it.
He didn't tell anyone?
He kept it secret. My father was very secret. And Sarah knew, which is his wife of the the last 30 years, 20, 30 years. But she knew, but she kept it, to secret because that's what he wanted her to do.
Because my mom passed of colon cancer as well. So it's like we know that
Yeah.
October is breast cancer awareness, but I think every day should be. First of all, it's a fly in here that's really working my nerve. But I think we need to get checked out. Period. Like just January through January, just everything, and take better care of ourselves. So after that, man, 37. She was 37. So my mom was 46 when she passed of colon cancer, and that's young. And my brother also, Carmen, my brother's ex-girlfriend, she died of breast cancer. She found out that she had a lump in her breast as well, and she went through the whole treatment. So your wife never did any treatment? You say never did radiation? Never
Yeah,
did
I mean, yeah, she did for a little bit, but my wife was big on. She didn't like a lot of
like unnatural
stuff happening to her.
Right.
And but
did she lose her hair and all that stuff?
She didn't lose all of her hair. My wife did not lose all of her hair. She lost some of it, but not all of it.
So I know that was really, really hard being a young married man.
It was very
with
difficult.
a young
very difficult because we had to bring a mother over to help me take care of her because I was trying to take care of them, her, my son, and her mom came over and helped me out.
What was your mom from?
Miss Phillip. Thank you, Miss Phillip, for coming over and helping me doing that. I loved that her side of the family, beautiful people from St. Croix. Now my wife was from St. Croix, Virgin Islands.
So how is your son
Cruz? They called me an honorary Cruzian.
So how is your son doing? Because it takes a minute, even though that was 2010. That was just 8 years ago. Yeah. So how is your son, is he getting along?
My son, he was stronger than I was, believe it or not. And but he got over it. It still affected him, for a while, of course. He kind of rebelled a little bit.
Yeah.
Start doing some things that is not characteristic of him. But
that hurt.
I knew what it was related to, and I had to be patient. We had our times, but he came through it, and he's pretty strong. He came through it pretty well. He held up pretty good, and helped me out a lot too. And,
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to pry up in your business. I wanted you to come on and tell your story, and I wanted people to get mammograms, and I need to get mine this month too, and we just got to be aware of. It's just like this cancer stuff is so out of control right now. My cousin Barbara Jean, she died of breast cancer as well, and it's just like I know it hurts when you get a mammogram. It hurts like the dickens, but I think it's really worth it. It's worth everybody. And a lot of men don't like to go to the doctor. Y'all go get your prostate.
You gotta get the prostate checked out.
Please get
colonoscopy.
Colon. Don't wait till you get 40. They say when you get 40, you go, no. I think when you're eating this crazy food we eating every day, you need to just go get a physical every year, get checked out from head to toe.
And then if you anywhere, upper 40s to 50s, upper 40s, early 50s, if you're 50, you need to go get your prostate checked out.
Yes.
You need to get a colonoscopy. You need to get that one-time physical once a year.
Yes.
And you need to start doing it. If you haven't done it before, you need to start doing it now.
Yeah, don't wait till something hurts.
Even if you ain't got nothing going on, you have to just stay ahead of things.
Right.
Because they say when you're dealing with cancer, it's the the earlier you catch it, the better.
It early, right?
So
because I know a lot of survivors who but it's and ladies go to the doctor. People like we cannot wait till something hurt. By that time, you're not supposed to hurt, then go to the doctor because sometimes it's too late. You're hurting because your body cannot fight it anymore. So
Yeah. Coming off of two back-to-back
Yes,
deaths is close to me, which is my
man,
wife and my father.
like back to back.
1 year, then another one the next year. You know, I got some. It just really hits home when you come. Anytime you come around the Cancer Awareness Month or Breast Cancer
Yes.
Awareness Month, and so, yes, please let's go ahead and start getting ourselves taking better care of ourselves.
Yes.
As men as well, and it's not just for ladies. It's a health thing
Yes.
that it not only affects us, the ones who's affected. Like it didn't just affect my wife; it affected me,
And
my
your
son, her family, and everybody
Yes.
around that loves us. So when we're getting ourselves checked up and taking care of ourselves, you got to keep in mind it's not just for us.
Right.
So everybody that would have a hard time if we weren't around, or if we was going through illnesses, if we was
Right.
going through cancer or anything like that, it's hard on the family.
It is.
You
It
know,
is.
so
it
let's
is.
just try to take care of ourselves as best we can.
Because we love you guys, the Calandra Glenn and Angela Ramon show. We love you guys, and we like funny videos and doing stuff, but we wanted to come with this, just to let everybody know, like if it can save one person's life, the self breast exams are good, but you really need to go and to the doctor because they can see deep into your tissue and into your muscle and everything. And another thing too, stop shaving under your arms, then putting deodorant. They said they think that's another way. Sometimes you prick yourself or you cut and the deodorant is causing some of this stuff. I know they had the baby powder thing that was giving women ovarian cancer, but if you got to shave, do it at night and don't put deodorant on. And I cut under my arms with the scissors. So that's one of the things they said. They think that's how men are getting breast cancer. Razors, using razors under your and then putting deodorant because you pulling your pores are open and you're putting that chemical. That's why it is right there under your breast. So that's how they saying men are getting breast cancer because it's the deodorant. Shaving your arms. That's why it's always detected under your arm or right there on your breast. So, if you got to shave, do it at night. Don't put deodorant on. And sometimes when I'm in the house, because I ain't no funky person, I take a shower if I'm not gonna go nowhere, and I just free my arm. Sometimes you gotta free your arm. Deodorant is a chemical, so it is a chemical. So they have natural products now that's going on. I know Chini Graves, she is a survivor and she used, non-chemical shampoos and deodorants and stuff now that she's beat cancer. So shout out to Chini Graves, girl. God bless you. But we just wanted to come, have a public service announcement to get checked just for everything, head to toe, y'all.
All right. Yes, we did.
So, Angela, thank you for sharing.
No problem. I'm sure many of you have your own story.
Yes.
That's personal to you as well.
Yes.
So we want to just be aware, just like you say, awareness. Yes. And let's take better care of ourselves, and let's hope everybody that's dealing with that now pulls through. Godspeed. We say prayers to everyone and all the family that's dealing with that as well. Any
kind of cancer, anything, any illness, because your mom passed too a couple of years ago.
Yeah, my mom passed a few years after my wife and my father of double stroke, and but we held on to her for 5 years as well, and she was in good spirits, and me and my sister took good care of her. My sister.
What's up, Sino?
A big up to my sister, Sina. So we all have to have things that in our family that issues that we're dealing with.
Yeah, because my mom died. I was 17. Lord Jesus, and God kept me through. God kept me, kept us. But
on that note,
well, Angelo, I continue to pray your strength and everything,
and I continue to pray everybody's strength out there.
Yes, and we love you guys, whatever you're going through. We love you, and hit us up. We always here to talk. Y'all want to talk? We always hit us up on our page, the Calandra Glenn and Angela Ramon show Facebook page here on YouTube. You can inbox us anything that you want to talk.
YouTube, we're Calandra and Angelo. Yes. Facebook, we're Calandra Glenn and Angela Ramon show.
Yes.
and like,
Like and share
and share and all that, and subscribe and all that stuff. And God bless
God bless
everyone
y'all.
who's dealing with this ugly, ugly disease.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll find a cure to this thing.
Hopefully, y'all.
Surely.
And we love y'all.
All right.
This
Till
your
next
girl, your best why
Your
I be want to say your best door neighbor, your best friend, and your sister girl, Calandra Glenn.
And I'm Angelo Ramon, everybody's cousin.
And this is the Calandra Glenn and Angelo Ramon Show special edition.
Cancer awareness.
Peace out. Y'all get those
See you next time.
mammograms and go get checked out for everything else.
And men get those colonoscopy and those prostates checked.
Yeah. All right, y'all have a blessed week.
Peace. Click.